Hello everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. It's fall season, we went apple picking. Take a look at these beautiful apples. And what I'm going to make with you tonight is a delicious apple cake. Now your typical American cake with the cinnamon and the pumpkin spice, but more of an Italian apple cake. So let's get started with the ingredients. I'm going to be picking 2 of these beautiful apples. But let's get started with the base of the cake. I have a cup of flour, half a cup of sugar. I have a stick of butter, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, just a pinch of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, and then right here I have the zest of a lemon and half of the squeezed juice of a lemon. And back here I have just a tablespoon of, this is brown sugar, or you could use light brown or sugar in the raw. And I'll show you what we do with this. And also you're going to be needing some sort of a liqueur. I like a Cointreau, Grand Marnier. If you don't want to put the liquor in it, put 3 tablespoons of orange juice would work great. Or otherwise, you don't have this kind of liquor, use a whiskey, I would even use a rum. Rum works very well, or a cognac. Well, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is peel the apples and slice them. You don't want the large apples because it's a large apple, use 1 1/2. For the simple reason it's not a large cake, I'm using a 9-inch cake pan, look right here. So it's not, you could also use an 8-inch, it'll be slightly higher, but you don't want anything larger than that. So I've quartered my apples, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to slice them like this. See, not too thick, not too thin, and in small pieces. So I'm gonna do that, and once I'm done cutting everything, this is what I also want to do. Next step is going to be, I'm going to zest the lemon. Okay, and put that in too, and okay, and then I'm going to add the juice of a lemon, half a lemon, just the juice of half should be enough. If the lemon doesn't squeeze, it's what you do, just poke it, all right, just do this to get the juices flowing, and then just squeeze it in your hand so you don't get the pits. Now, this also, what the lemon juice does, it prevents the apples from getting dark while you get the cake ready. So we'll cut. Put the oven on 350, and now the cup of flour, the teaspoon of baking powder, and the pinch of salt go in together, and we're going to set this on the side. The apples also on the side, the brown sugar also on the side. Right here now I have the regular granulated sugar, which is half a cup, and the softened butter at room temperature. Here it is, and that goes in. And I'm going to just cream the butter and sugar until it's light and fluffy. This should take roughly 3 to 4 minutes, but you want to make sure it's nice and light. Keep scraping the side of the bowl so it all gets well mixed. So light and fluffy. Add the eggs 1 at a time. Add in the second egg. And it needs to get all incorporated and creamy and fluffy again before you continue. Always help yourself with the spatula to move it towards the center. So you scrape down the sides. It looks ready. I'm going to turn it off. And now I'm going to add the 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just gently mix the vanilla in. 3 tablespoons of the liqueur. Now, like I said, 3 tablespoons is a lot. So if you're not adding liqueur, you need to add another type of a liquid. I would suggest orange juice. Actually, I've tried it with orange juice and it comes out great. So here it goes. Now, when you mix that in, it might look like it got cut, let's say. Si è tagliato, we say in Italian, like it's a little, almost like it detaches, but come closer, I want you to see it. It actually looks wonderful. See that? But it's just looser because it needs to absorb the dry ingredients. Okay, now I'm gonna stop it. And here are the dry ingredients, okay? And I'm gonna gently just mix it in. See how it's thickening up? It's going to be a thick, creamy batter. It's not very liquidy. It's not liquidy at all, actually, I should say. But look how light and fluffy it is. Okay, so it's all in. I'm going to help myself with the spatula. You don't want to do this on high speed. You want it to pick up gradually. Just keep stirring. See that? See the way it's supposed to look like? Creamy and light. With the help of the spatula, just fold in the rest of the flour that's on the side. And look at the thickness of the batter, so you have an idea that it looks right. Okay, now I'm gonna take 2/3 of the apple. Okay, yeah, that looks about 2/3, and fold them in. Okay. Fold them in till they're all nicely incorporated. Okay, now I'm gonna move this to the side. I wanna show you a little trick. All right, so I have a 9-inch cake pan. What I like to do is when I remove the butter, the softened butter, I use the paper of the butter to grease my pan so there's no waste, especially the sides. And I'll tell you why only the sides, because I did cut a round of parchment paper that I'm just going to place right inside, and that really makes for easy removal. Now you could buy the rounds already pre-cut. What I normally do is just take a piece of parchment paper, put my cake pan with a pen, mark it, cut it, and put it in. So here it goes. So that's ready. And why would I want to use the spray if I could have that good delicious flavor of the butter and it's already on the paper? Okay, so now it's time to add the mixture into the pan. God forbid I leave it a little bit in the bowl, right? No, don't waste anything. So you're just going to smooth it out. Okay, there it goes. Nice and smooth all around. And what we're going to do now is this. We're going to add the remaining apples, just sticking up like this on top. Just like this. Because then as it grows, the cake rises. It kind of has all these apple pieces sticking at it, and they look so pretty. Because l'occhio vuole sempre la sua parte, meaning that it always needs to appeal to the eye. Okay, so the apples are in. And now the next thing I'd like to do is take my, just a tablespoon is enough. Take the brown sugar, just spread it on top ever so gently. And that gives it a little bit of a darker color, and also it adds texture to the top. Okay. There it goes. And that little bit of lemon juice, remember that I squeezed inside the apples before? I don't want to lose that because that has all the zest. So just go ahead and put it right on top. I'm going to use a piece of apple as a scraper. Okay, that's it. Now it's ready to go in the oven. 50 minutes, middle rack. Okay, 50 minutes have passed. Let's take a look. Yes, it looks perfect. Okay, let's test it. Yeah, the knife is coming out clean. And here's the apple cake. And guess what? When I was waiting for this, I got another one ready to go in the oven. La torta di mele is ready. Let's let it cool down and then we'll plate it. Take a look how wonderful it looks. The cake is completely cool, but it's not done. We're gonna put a nice dusting of powdered sugar. Okay, una bella spolverata di zucchero a velo. Best part of the videos is the taste testing. Okay, let's cut a piece. It's so soft. Cutting through it. Okay, take a look at that. Looks fantastic. Okay. Put on a little doily. Again, l'occhio vuole la sua parte. Okay, enough of the talking. Thank you for watching my videos. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to be notified. Lots of new videos coming up for the fall and the winter. I need to taste this. I really, it is so soft and moist and buttery. Oh, it smells fantastic. Oh, delicious. Really, you really need to make this. So simple, yet so wonderful. A little different than the American apple cakes where are loaded with cinnamon and nutmeg. This is gentle and light and delicate. Thank you for watching. Arrivederci. I gotta finish the piece. Arrivederci alla prossima. Thank you.